What's going on, Huckleberries and Patriots? I'm really curious. Is it possible to impeach someone that wasn't rightfully and legally elected to office? Just quick question there. You don't have to answer it. But anyways, let's dive into today. And so I just want to warn you, this is going to be a little controversial because here in Texas, we have a reputation for telling it like it is. And so I'm not here to tickle anybody's ears. I'm here to be truthful with you. And if that's something that matters, if the truth matters and somebody that's going to stand on principle over politics matters, then I'm your Huckleberry. And so who is really responsible for the situation in Afghanistan? And I call it a situation. We've been calling it a war in Afghanistan for the last 20 flipping years. And is Joe Biden responsible? Well, again, we've called it an Afghan war, but war was never declared. Right? The truth is, we have no constitutional authority to be over there. We're over there imposing our will. Let me give you a quick history lesson. Okay. So after the 9/11 attacks, the president at that time, which was good old George W., he was given, or there was a resolution that was passed that said he could deal with Al-Qaeda, which were those that were responsible for the 9/11 attacks. Now, here's the crazy thing. Who was in Afghanistan at that time? It wasn't Al-Qaeda. It was the Taliban. And here's the thing about the Taliban. The Taliban, the only thing that they're interested in is keeping out foreign occupation of their lands. That's it. And here it is 20 years later, and we're still there. Why? This has been a 20-year war that has drained trillions of dollars out of your pocket, my pocket. The American people's taxpayer dollar has gone to, and here's the sad thing. There's a lot of good men and women who have lost their lives in this war. And it's sad because we really had no constitutional authority to be there in the frickin' first place. So is Joe Biden to blame? You dang right he is. Along with every single other administration and member of the House that never fought to withdraw our forces from Afghan occupation. I believe Ron Paul was right. This is Saigon in Afghanistan. I want to throw this out there. We say America first, but do we mean it? Here we have a situation where there's literally thousands of Americans that are still left in Afghanistan. And here Biden is talking about how we're on track to withdraw our troops, every single troop by August 31st. But is he really the only person we can blame? I don't believe so. We say America first, but then we go sticking our noses into other people's business, thinking that we know better than they do. And we're trying to take a speck out of their eye. Meanwhile, we've got planks in our own. America's at a crossroads. There's a battle that's raging for the heart and soul of our nation. The very foundation that our nation was built upon and our Constitution, it's all under attack. And we are this close from becoming a post-America America. And this has been happening for decades. It's been very, very subtle. They pass laws and mandates that are unconstitutional, and we just think, oh, well, it'll just blow over. Meanwhile, we go about our lives thinking that everything's all hunky-dory. Meanwhile, they're turning up the water on that pot. But it's so subtle, we don't notice it unless we're really paying attention. And we're boiling to death, America. We're boiling to death. And so if you're sick and tired of it, if you're sick and tired of politicians, and let me just say this. I, for one, am sick and tired of celebrity candidates that we expect are going to do the right thing, but they simply turn out to be moderate Republicans that vote away your liberty and your money. Our liberty, our money. They vote them away. Some of which actually served our country. And that's the shocking thing. They served our country. And I respect their service for our country. But we've got to wake up, educate ourselves on what's really going on, and recognize that if we don't, the end result, in my opinion, will be communism, socialism, Marxism. So if you're sick and tired of candidates who turn out to be politicians that put profit over people, I want to invite you to go to JamesonEllis.com, follow the campaign. I want to ask that you donate just $10 a month to our campaign so that I can become your voice in the district. Donate $10 a month and join the fight to restore liberty, refund the police, and make America America again. Love you guys. God bless.